Alright, so, like a freaking idiot, I came to Tokyo Station about 2 hours earlier than I was really supposed to. My girlfriend sent me the tickets for my bus, the e-tickets for my bus online, and it was all in Japanese, so it pays off to read kanji and to know that Japan works on a 24-hour clock. Been living here a year and a half and still did something like that. It's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, it was like 3 times written on the tickets. One of which was like 9:45, and then the other was like 24:10. So 9:45 is the time that the information booth for this bus opens, so that you can call them for information and all that. And evidently, 24:10 is actually midnight 10 or 12:10 a.m., which is what time my bus is actually at. So here a little early. But you know, things like this are gonna happen. You know, like I'm traveling by myself in Japan for the first time in a while. I usually travel with my girlfriend, and she's Japanese. She takes care of all those things. She's kind of like my Japanese babysitter here. So it's the first time by myself. You know, I feel like a big boy. And you know, as I said, things like this are gonna happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen too often on this trip. But you know, so by myself for about 2 hours, longer than I needed to be. But got a long bus ride. So feeling, you know, if I'm gonna talk to myself, I might as well talk to the camera. And yeah, so behind me is Tokyo Station. It's just my front camera, so it probably doesn't do it justice. Believe it or not, I've been here a year and a half, and I still haven't. This is the first time I see Tokyo Station, and I'm seeing it at nighttime. I don't think the front camera on my phone does it justice. I don't really have a good phone or anything, but yeah, it doesn't really look like much of a station. It looks more like a palace or something. When I got out of the exit, it said exit to the Imperial Palace. I thought this was it, but you know, that's just me being a dumbass. Anyways, so the Imperial Palace is supposed to be kind of close by, so I'll check that out. I don't know if the park around it is open, or you know, if it is even like that visible at night, but you know, we'll find out. So obviously, given what time it is, the Imperial Palace is closed, as well as the park surrounding it. In case you haven't noticed by now, I'm not exactly someone who checks things out before going to check it out. But you know, it's a good way to walk around, kill these 2 hours that I unnecessarily bestowed upon myself. So that was anticlimactic, but I mean, that as well as the Imperial Palace or like further down, but I mean, it's definitely like a piece of it. Makes what I said about Tokyo Station seem a bit ridiculous now. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people facepalm after that, but you know, not the first time I said stupid things. I was in Beijing recently, and then, you know, granted, in my defense, I was, you know, pretty sleepy. We just woke up randomly in the bus, and I saw like a really long, big wall, and I was like, oh, hey, it's the Great Wall. And my girlfriend's like, you're an idiot. It's just a long wall. Not all long walls in Beijing is a Great Wall. But yeah, anyway, so got about an hour left to kill, so I guess I'm just gonna go to the konbini, buy some snacks for the ride to make it as enjoyable as possible. Alright, so I'm at the closest Family Mart to the bus station, or bus pickup rather, that's I'm supposed to be at in maybe like 40 minutes. So this is Family Mart. There's 3 main ones in Japan. There's Family Mart, 7-Eleven, and Lawson's. And they're more or less the same to me. Like, there are definitely differences. Like, I know Family Mart fried chicken is popular, more popular than the other ones. I haven't tried the other ones, to be honest, so I can't really vouch for that. But I've tried Family Mart fried chicken. It's freaking awesome. I don't know how KFC is still in business here, or how they have their business plan to get everyone to buy their chicken on Christmas. It's beyond me. Family Mart fried chicken kills KFC. But anyway, so earlier I called it a konbini because that's what they call them here. They call them konbini, which is short for convenience store. In the Japanese language, there's no V sound, so it wouldn't be a konbini, it's a konbini. So In a moment, gonna go inside the konbini and buy a couple of my favorite snacks, and then I'll head off to the bus station and just wait until to get on the bus, I suppose. Alright, so this is what I got for the convenience store, or the konbini. I got some tea water, lychee tea. Love lychee, I love tea, so I thought I'd give this a try. Never tried it yet though, so I don't know if it's good. This looks freaking awful, but I'm telling you, it's freaking amazing. It's yakisoba pan. Basically, it's fried, Japanese-style fried noodles inside of a bun. And it's a really good way to stay full. And you know what, it's freaking delicious. It looks awful though, I know. And speaking of awful, I found this. This looks freaking terrible, but I bought it because I thought it'd be interesting to eat and let you guys know how it tastes. I did it for the gram, but I'm not on Instagram, so I guess this is more for the tube. So, I don't know. I'm not really hungry right now, so I don't think I'm gonna eat this. I guess I'll eat it on the bus later and let you know how it goes. Then, keep things a bit more interesting. This is really good. They're like, it's like barbecue flavored Cheetos, and like, it's the best kind of Cheetos I've ever tasted. I like it better than Cheetos personally. I think it's amazing. So, you know, if you're in Japan, you go to any grocery store or convenience store, pick these up. Highly recommend them. They didn't have much of a selection. I guess Family Mart, or at least that Family Mart, slipping in terms of the snack selection. Usually at 7-Elevens I find a bit more stuff. But so this is not my usual haul from the convenience store, but I just got a couple of interesting things show you guys, and well, guys and girls, you know, gender neutral. Yeah, I'll do another video on like actual snacks. Yeah, I'll do a whole different video on snacks that I usually get another time. Anyway, so it's gonna be bus time in, I don't know, in maybe 20 minutes or so. So I guess I should go where all the people are. I'm over here on the floor by a vending machine. Just started vlogging, still new to it. It feels really weird to talk to myself in public, so still prefer to do that in more secluded areas. Alright, I changed my mind. I decided I'm gonna eat these now. I'm feeling a little bit hungry. I don't know if the lighting does this any justice, but it's actually really freaking blue and really off-putting. But I like chocolate and mint, so, and I like pancakes, so we'll see how this goes. It's interesting to say the least. It's slight mint flavor inside the pancakes, and just like it's filled with chocolate. It's not bad. It looks a lot worse than it is. Definitely wouldn't buy it again though. Okay, well, that was a long 9 hours in the bus, but I finally made it. I'm in Namba City. It's kind of raining now, so originally I was gonna explore around a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna head off to the Airbnb and then plan the rest of my day from then on. I'm actually meeting with my cousin and his girlfriend. They're visiting from Thailand, and so I've been vlogging a lot so far because I've been spending a lot of time alone, feeling a little bit schizophrenic. I talk to myself, but yeah, once they come along, I don't think I'm gonna be vlogging as much. I'm gonna be concentrating more on just having fun. I vlog once in a while if anything big comes up, but yeah, just kind of just a little test run, seeing how things go. So ride was not so pleasant, to be honest. I mean, partially my fault. So totally take back what I said about the chocolate mint pancakes. They didn't taste a little minty. Like there was actually some like mint cream in the middle, and like that tasted like pretty minty. and like it actually had like a little bit of a menthol thing going on, which is not exactly what I expect from like my pancakes. And like I don't know, mixed with the chocolate, it kind of made me feel a bit nauseous, to be honest. So I mean that was happening, and then 9-hour bus ride. You want to be comfortable, so I took off my shoes, and they smelled fucking terrible. It was so bad. I feel really bad for the guy like beside me. Honestly, like it was so bad I couldn't even sleep. I couldn't sleep. It smelled so bad, and I kind of wish I saved my chocolate mint pancakes so I could just open them and use them like an air freshener. It was ridiculously bad, and I don't even know like how that happens. Like I checked this morning, did a little shoe smell test, and then it was fine, right? It didn't smell this morning, but it smells now, I don't know if it's like the combination of like the material of my socks or like the shoe or what, but like I tried everything, put it in the washing machine. It was clean socks, clean everything, but it was just awful. But you know what, like when you take the night bus, you don't exactly pay for comfort, I got mine really cheap actually. Mine was 1,700 yen, which is equivalent to like 100 to 17 American dollars, just about. And that's like really cheap. Like it's almost like I would say like 7 times to 8 times more if you're gonna take the Shinkansen, the bullet train. But of course, Shinkansen or the bullet train gets you there in like 3 or 4 hours, whereas the other one gets you there in like 9 hours. So so if you got the money, or you really can't stand to be in a place for like 9 hours long, then I definitely suggest you take the Shinkansen. But if you're trying to save money like me, I just quit my job a couple weeks ago, gotta save up those yennies, then night bus might be for you. It's a good way of saving money. It didn't change too much for me, but if I was here as a tourist, it would save you on one night's accommodation because the bus is overnight, and it's like if you book it right, like it can cost you like up to an 1/8 to maybe a 1/7 of the price. So that's good. But just think about it. If you're taking the night bus, just hope you're not sitting next to someone like me who has like stinky ass feet, because otherwise it's gonna be a really long and unpleasant ride. Anyway, so I'm just gonna head off to the Airbnb now. I have a really bad sense of direction, so I'm definitely gonna have to stop vlogging, check up the map, and I'm gonna be meeting with my cousin and his girlfriend maybe in like 6 hours, no longer. I probably have time to take a nap. I'm gonna meet them at the airport. As I said, they're visiting from Thailand, and so they're probably depending on me to show them around, because I'm the one living in Japan. But oh my god, we're gonna get so lost. Thank god this is not the focus of this channel. Is not a travel. It's not a travel channel, because like definitely not the most experienced tourists. So I mean, if you subscribed like for travel reasons, I suggest you find your travel fix elsewhere. I mean, don't unsubscribe though. I have a lot to offer. I have stories about my smelly feet, and that might be it.